One day, it was the day of the City of Truro's leaving Sodor. Doug was at Knapford station. The station master was talking to him. "The Fat Controller wants you to take some of the members of the Railway Society to Vicarstown for City of Truro's departure. After that, you must go and move the trucks out of the siding at the flour mill. Toby will be collecting flowers soon and taking them to the bakery." "Yes, sir," puffed Duck. The members of the Railway Society climbed aboard Old Slow Coach. She was very excited. Duck was coupled up and set off for Vicarstown. When he arrived, Oliver and his brake van Toad were there with City of Truro. They were having their pictures taken. "Thank you for the ride, Duck," said one of the members. "You have a very good run today. Maybe we should call you the Flying Duck." And they both laughed. Duck joined Oliver and Toad and Truro for their photographs. Then it was time for City of Truro to take the Railway Society home and himself back to the Railway Museum in York. Duck and Oliver whistled goodbye. Later, Gordon arrived with the express. "Has that Dumler's engine gone?" he scoffed. "Yes, he has left, Gordon," puffed Duck. "And one of the members of the Railway Society called me the Flying Duck, which is suitable for a tank engine like me." "You?" laughed Gordon. "A little tank engine like you? Don't be daft. You are nothing but a silly little Great Western engine." This made Duck very cross. "I'm not that little," he said to himself. "I'll show him that I am not a silly little tank engine." But Old Slow Coach was worried. "But Duck, what about the other job you promised to do?" But Duck wasn't listening. Later that day, Gordon was puffing down the line back to Knapford. Then Duck steamed quickly past. "Make way for the Flying Duck," he called. Gordon was surprised. "You're up against the fastest engine like me," whistled Gordon, and he wheeshed down the track after Duck. "I'm right behind you," wheezed Gordon. "Express coming through." "Don't be so boastful, Gordon," whistled Duck. The two engines were approaching Knapford when Gordon's signal's arm was up. Gordon had to stop and Duck wheeshed past. Duck puffed proudly into Knapford station. "I won!" he whistled happily. "I won! Hooray!" Gordon puffed grumpily into the station. "Bad luck, Gordon," chuckled Duck. "Oh," muttered Gordon. Later, Duck was taking Old Slow Coach back to the carriage shed. Then he saw Toby with his empty trucks, waiting to shunt them into the siding to collect the flour. But the other trucks were there, waiting to be taken back. "Duck," called Toby, "I thought you were going to move these trucks away." Duck gasped. He had spent too much of his time racing with Gordon. He had completely forgotten about his next job. Then Thomas puffed up behind Toby. "Please let me through, Toby," he whistled. "I can't, Thomas," called Toby. Then Emily puffed up behind Thomas, but she couldn't get past Thomas, and Thomas couldn't get past Toby, and Toby couldn't collect the flour. They were all sitting ducks. Duck knew this was all his fault. "I'm sorry," he said to old Slowcoach. "You were trying to remind me, but I didn't listen. I should have done this job early instead of racing with Gordon." Now Duck knew he had to put everything right. Duck moved the trucks out of the siding and took them back to the yard. Then Toby shunted his trucks into the siding to collect the flour. Then Thomas and Emily carried on with their passengers train. That evening, the Fat Controller came to see Duck in the shed. Duck could see he wasn't happy. "Duck, you should have moved those trucks earlier before Toby came," he said sternly. "I know, sir," said Duck. "I know Gordon has been rude about City of Truro, but a race would never approve it about who is the fastest," added the Fat Controller. "So you must not race at dangerous speed." "Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir," agreed Duck sadly. After the Fat Controller had left, Oliver could see Duck looked unhappy. "Cheer up, Duck," he said. "Even a Great Western engine like you makes mistakes." "You're right, Oliver," sighed Duck. "I guess I don't want to be the Flying Duck anymore. I'm just happy being an engine who knows the Great Western way." Oliver and Toad could only agree.